A second later, I'd have missed it.
Come back down as well. Well done you. Well done you.
I didn't know what was happening. It was just... What?
Oh, that's a scumbag doing that to a woman. Doing it to anybody, but particularly to a woman.
Weird, isn't it? Weirdos.
Far left for you. Far left for you.
It did good, man. It did good on Twitter, didn't it? Like 1 million views.
Wow. Yeah. Million views.
I mean, well, you see, it's, I noticed one of them were from that campsite, that bloke, because I said to him that's the same guy. But they've set up in the park, so I'm wondering, are they going to, because they've said clearly September, so there's there's only a week to go. They were going to set up, so today be ideal.
When it gets cold, they'll be off.
Oh, well, no, the September, the Sheffield one. No, the Sheffield one says they're only doing it till the end of the month.
Well,
that's it.
Yeah,
but
it might be a bit cold for the poor lad.
So they're going to have...
It's getting a bit cold for me.
I know.
There we go.
There we go.
Right,
see you later. Did you see as we went to Sheffield?
No.
Oh, it was, we got in the Daily Mail. We thought Milo did, but it's just a docker. Because I went to the Sheffield thing.
I didn't see.
Yeah. Honestly, I thought Milo got in the papers, but there's a bloke who must look like him. Because you know when they had that event, well, they dragged him out from the Labour. I went to the Labour conference. Most boring thing going.
From the river to the sea.
But I went on the Sunday.
From the sea to the river.
That's it. Oh dear.
We will be silent. 3. Stop bombing Gaza. No. 1. We are the people. 2.
Yeah. See you later.
The smallest one you've ever seen?
When do we want it?
No, the smaller.
What do we do if
You've seen smaller?
Yeah, but but they've not advertised it, have they, really?
From the river to the sea. From the sea to the river.
What is that?
One. We are the people. 2. We will be silent. 3. Stop bombing Gaza. No.
Yeah, but all the press are here. I mean, all the usual ones. I think something might happen.
Wouldn't it?
No, they won't have them all.
Look at all these these people, you tell me, any single one of these people, right, they're looking their face, any one of these anything about them to do anything.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. It's a new lot though, isn't it? It's a brand new lot.
1, 2, 3.
Well, it's a whole new lot. Hang on.
I'm glad I've already got a video ready for tonight.
Well, it's a brand new lot, isn't it? I haven't recognised any of them except two.
1, 3, 1, say it now.
Yeah, we have got the regular photographers here, but
1, 3, 1.
this is cool. There's no story here.
1, 3, 1, say it now.
No story here. Not a chance.
Yeah, but they might do. Normally they do something. They've got to do something.
From the river
This is
to
their
the
big day.
sea.
Do you think something will happen today, or?
2, We want justice. What do we want? Justice. What do we want it now? What do we do if we don't get it? What do we want? What do we want it? What do we do if we don't get it? Free, free. From the river to the sea. From the sea to the river. What do we want? What do we want it? What do we do if we don't get it? Free, free.
I really shouldn't have bothered today.
Free, free.
Look at that bike.
1, 2,
You ain't no my rider. Kick it to the floor.
You're just jealous.
Jealous of that?
Yeah.
What the hell? What we got?
Run! We are the
Next thing you
people
tell me I'm
too.
jealous of your
You
hairline.
won't be silenced.
Oh, well, don't be saying that. I know it's news now. York's isn't much far off, in fact. Yeah. When he bent over, that TV reflected.
I will say it is.
One,
Oh no, I'm not disagreeing.
No, no way he wears that hat all the time.
2, 3. From the river to the sea. From the sea to the river.
I can't believe there's none of the regulars from last time. It really is a brand new lot, isn't it? Shows how dedicated they were. Unless there's, see, I wonder if some went to Liverpool. No, there's only that one lad who hands this things out.
One or two lads that I have seen.
Yeah.
Only the young lads.
Just them.
Are occupied. Resistance is justified. Resistance is justified.
When people are occupied.
Resistance is justified.
When people are occupied.
Free, free.
Palestine.
Free, free.
Palestine.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
From the sea to the
We've just got a few
river.
normal bobbers that even in the
Oh, there's some turned up, yeah.
yeah, there's not even any blue coats.
I bet they don't even know it's on. No, well, there's only one little post.
Really useless guys. By a plant or poster. Probably the most exciting thing that's going on today.
Well, they won't be able to camp there anyway unless they make that tent.
Big up Gary over in Ireland. Hey, he's watching on your live, he just messaged me.
How's it?
Yeah. It's a dull one today, guys. It's a dull one, mate. They're selling house plants over there. It's probably more exciting than what's going on over here. Might go buy my grandma a new plant.
Yeah, it might be worth having a look.
Look at that bloody queue though. I'm not queuing up in that for the plant.
Oh no. Well, maybe they're not those. They might be the funny smelling plants.
Oh, yeah, on campus.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. What do you want? Say it.
Don't know why they got get the process off of me.
What do you want? Say it
I'm doing
now.
alright there. Quadruple the price, delivered next year.
What do you want? Say it now.
Oops.
We want justice. What do you want? What do you want it? What do we do if we don't get it? What do we want? Justice. What do we want it? What do we do if we don't get it? What do we want? Justice. What do we want it? What do we do if we don't get it? Shut the union down. BAE on campus now. 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 Free, free. Palestine. Free, free. Palestine. From the river to the sea. Palestine will be free. From the sea to the river. Palestine will live forever. From the river to the sea. Palestine will be free. From the sea to the river. Palestine will live forever.
Well, they didn't have, like I said, there's only one Instagram post I saw of it, so...
Justified. Free, free.
Pointless. I'm not wasting my time. I've got better things to be doing. I've got business things to be dealing with. So yeah, pathetic. I'm going to wrap up, guys. I will knock them out for another 10 minutes just in case something happens. If not, listen, you know what's going to come. As always, until the next one, stay safe.
What do you want? Justice. What do you want it?
You know it'll all kick off when you go.
What do you want? Justice. What do you want it? What do we do if we don't get it? What do you want? Justice. What do you want it? What do we do if we don't get it? BAE on campus now. 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 BAE on campus now.
got more people. It must be for Freshers Week, I'm guessing.
Something like that,
Yeah. They're trying to annoy him. party ones, well. Oh, is it?
Welcome new and returning students to University of Leeds. During the Freshers Week, Uni would have told you a lot about their diversity, their commitment to student opinion, their commitment to campus cohesion, all that bullshit about safety, but I'm here to tell you all the things they forgot to tell you during Freshers Week. They forgot to tell you that this is not a place of democratic institution, of democratic education. It's corporate academy, putting profit over black, brown, and indigenous life. It's a place that commodifies indigenous knowledge, colonized lands, and turns it into jargon. It creates discipline, categorizes knowledge, it humanizes people in the colonized world, stripping away their suffering, their strength, and their resistance. This place turns words like diversity, like democracy, freedom of speech, sustainability into meaningless, bureaucratic words from PR campaigns. So beware of their self-appointed allyship and their sustainable indicators, because they don't give a fuck, because they were made complicit financially supporting genocide and the transnational many resources. I want to be frank with you all. We're not here to recruit you into, this movement. We want you to be openly critical about this institution and about what you study. We want you all to express and empower yourselves and just criticize where your thousands of P's are going instead of making the curriculum, which is not yours. What does the university promise you? State-of-the-art facilities, great infrastructure, career progression, fancy ER sets, and a great prestigious fancy stamp on your resume. Look beyond their Gen Z marketing campaign of manufactured propaganda. Do not ignore where these facilities and the infrastructure come from. It's a product made of the backs of colonized nations. It is made by the blood of the Palestinians. The reality is, they're scared of us, of progressive-minded students openly questioning university. Just look around you. Security all around us, trying to harass us into leaving. Because that's what they do. They don't care about us. They care about protecting Victorian buildings and the status quo. So what does it mean to me for freedom of speech when they draw a line as soon as you exercise your right as student? They draw a line as soon as you refuse to be comfortable in an institution that profits off of exploitation. They draw a line as soon as you rock the boat a little too much towards real change. What does it mean to say they want a peaceful protest when they actively support a system that weaponizes this idea of
The brakes don't work, by the way.
And that, it's a system that supports and deems the violence of the oppressor unacceptable, but the violence of the oppressed demonizes.
I need to adjust them.
University unites us as a shared political voice, and that's very clear right now. And the right to be mutual aid supports students and non-student communities. We fed 250 people during the Pakistan occupation, and 500 other during our incumbent. And the Uni of Leeds hated that. They hate that because they mask their Islamophobia, their racism, their classism under layers of bullshit risk assessment and respectability politics. And by slapping the word peaceful here and there as if they have any moral high ground, because they don't! Don't ever get fooled by this final statement of, we're a politically neutral institution, there's nothing we can do. Which just excuses them of having any principles as an institution on issues that affect us, and more importantly, people in Palestine. Pretending like this university can be this politically neutral space is a fucking dangerous thing. Alienating black, brown, and Muslim students is a political decision. Not using their resources to help unhoused people in Leeds that have nowhere else to go, and to profit off of gentrification, that's a political decision. There's politics in everything that we do. And it doesn't end when the rally ends. It doesn't end when we go to our places. We have a political duty. Our protesting doesn't have to end here after this speech. Because the uni will make you write essays on random linear scales about social injustices, but don't get fooled by that. It's not progressive. You will intellectualize oppression to the point of dehumanizing the experience of people, going to actual oppression. And obviously you'll use white figures in the past to recommend empty liberal policies on the global south about how to be more sustainable and whatnot. And for any engineers in the room, even engineering is a deeply political subject. Because it will make you believe any problem has a technical solution. efficient electric power devices. You will use Apple's design manual and other arms companies' ethical engineering practices and discard the ethical mission for someone else to figure it out. For anyone who might not know, we're Leeds Students Against Apartheid Coalition, a student-led military radical group on campus that pushes the university to cut ties, financial ties, institutional ties to Israel. We organize for a free Palestine, and what this means on a concrete, fundamental level is you cannot say you're for a free Palestine and not adhere to the Qawwabin. What is the Qawwabin? The Palestinian irrefutable national right, and I'm going to read them out to you. Number one, we reject colonialism in all of its forms. Number two, we denounce normalization, normalizing Palestinian victimhood, or emphasizing suffering over resistance.
Something might happen.
Support the Palestinian rights to
We had a bit of action then.
including armed resistance. Number four, supporting a free Palestine.
And then the other one cut in that into it come in then.
Mike.
Number five,
Innit?
support the
I thought it was.
And finally, preserve Palestinian self-determination, self-autonomy under one state.
Unless you fancy a trip to Bradford.
I want to end a little message to our
Last day of filming there. Well, no, it's all inside, that's the trouble, but
Let's do it outside.
Your
I know.
indifference to discomfort is obvious when you only acknowledge buzzword content that is pretty, content that is apolitical, content that is easy to culturally appropriate, content that is peaceful, content that is eco-modern. But you will look away as soon as the issue is about you, as soon as the issue is angry, as soon as the issue is violent, as soon as the issue criticizes you, or as soon as the issue is criticism. So to management, this will have to take you. Fuck you!
Bollocks, just have them off. I'm going to get back to work.
alright.
First thing I want to say to everyone watching
See you later. See you next probably Saturday.
Yeah, see you Saturday.
Yeah.
Zionist militias began terrorizing hundreds of Palestinian villages.
It's just got off.
Displaced Palestinians all over the world have been fighting for the right to return to their homes and villages in Palestine for 76 years now, including Palestinians. From March 2018, thousands of Palestinians took part in weekly marches to defend surrounding Gaza, demanding the right to return to their homes in other places in Palestine, protesting the illegal and threatened blockade of Gaza by land, sea and air. During the occupation, specifically shot at and being killed or injured anyone approaching the tent, including children. So a year ago today, on the 25th of September 2023, Palestinians in Gaza were living in an open-air prison. And every attempt at freedom was met with the murder of their people. 12 days later came the 7th of October, when Palestinian fighters broke through Israeli trenches and launched an attack. Now, almost a year later, the Israeli occupation has murdered at least 40,000 Palestinians in Gaza under the guise of counter-terrorism, whilst also targeting journalists who try to reveal to the world the truth of their brutality. As the cover of this genocide, the occupation has also increased their killing of Palestinians in the West Bank. 8 days ago, the Israeli occupation remotely decimated explosives they had planted on several civilian areas, including supermarkets.
आ रही है कॉल कर आ रही है
of Leeds, I tell you that is not what we came here to do. We came to university to think critically and challenge mainstream ideas and beliefs. You tell us to think, but not when it comes to genocide, to analyse, but not when it comes to apartheid. We will not sit back and be quiet when there is a terrorist state murdering innocent people. One that the university has neither condemned nor stopped funding.
Am I actually fucking stupid to be letting him think? I'm telling you, I'm right now.
Yeah, we need to get the situation down. I understand.
Both of the car is flat. It's all evidence is all
Take it aside.
crazy. How are they letting him get away with it?
And if we're saying that we don't want the university to fund genocide, we as individuals also have to stop funding genocide and apartheid. There's a website called Disoccupy. Look it up and start using it like your life depends on it. It's part of the sin. 5 years people will be the experts and more people will be. Until your place will continue living their while financially able to. They have shown us that. Palestinian liberation requires an active global action to support the situation. We have to boycott. University has to direct. Government has to implement this way of others and effectively facing their crimes. Let's start boycotting. Keep coming here, telling our university. This man we have, I want each of you standing here today to do what we stop. Keep down with Palestine. Start doing the original century history. Palestine. Yeah, I know. Free,
I won't do that, mate. I'll just push out the way.
Every shooting here, and you don't think that's serious enough? Is it serious enough to have a man who is threatening to blow me up and along with other students, okay to have me on campus? Answer the question, yes or no. Is he allowed to be on campus? If they could,
So university policies to proceed law is what you're saying.
I made to check.
oh, you're here to take it.
This university
in the head. People will be not waiting to return to their land for time. And even now, we see that Israel, they're not satisfied. They want to expand. We hear members of the Israeli talking about how the West Bank is there, Lebanon is there, Syria is there. And we only saw how they acted in the West Bank, how the devil is rising in the West Bank, and the segregation of Asians and what's going on in Lebanon. This genocide is finally more every single one here today. How long will we fight? I'll tell you the answer. The answer is forever. Because there's a long walk to freedom. And when we walk that path, we'll pave the giant fucking road for every single Palestinian who is not going to return home to go back every village and every city that they used to live in. And we'll make sure that one day Palestine is free fucking free.
Behind. I can't say, I don't think it will. I can't hear it, but just have a listen when it's on the live thing, so just listen, but I don't think it will have done. I think it'll just be mumbles. Normally you have to be close to pick it up, or in front. It doesn't seem to do much from behind. Alright, just listen. Still live, by the way.
Sorry?
I'm still live, so don't say anything. I thought it was over.
You're very upset today. No reason at all. Lots of pointing, lots of gesticulating. Could you imagine being 18 years old, away from home for the first time, a Jewish student, and these people with face coverings intimidating?
It's all brand new as well. Most of them I don't, there's only about 3 or 4 recognise.
What venue was it there?
I mean, I know there might be in Liverpool, there might be.
Possibly.
I saw a couple there. Well, I saw one anyway. I don't know if they're staying over, but I thought they might have done the campsite.
No, well, they can't remember. What's got the,
Yeah, but they don't need to. The Sheffield one did it off-site. So I thought they might have done an off-site one.
That would be better.
Well, that's what I thought they might have done because...
Some of Gibson would be quite good.
Well, they did stay September and the post is still up. So if they don't do it... No, you know, if they go on the Instagram page for the Leeds student one, they clearly said, and they haven't changed it, they're going to be back in September.
I've not seen that.
Yeah. Because I keep checking it because I thought maybe they'd have pulled it by now. But no, so I mean, there's still a few days left, so it might happen.
Right, that's a very good suggestion. We should have it on one of the rugby pitches or something like that near Lawnswood or something. And if they can, then they can invite the people to come if they want to come. Just have them separate.
Him with the fuzzy hair tried standing my way, didn't work. I just filmed his face. I thought, yeah, it don't really bother me. I mean, I think 1 or 2 are trying to be intimidating, but again, don't bother me. I'm full of cold. Oh, by the way, don't stand too close. I'm full of cold.
Thanks, now you tell them.
Yeah, I forgot. I think I got it when we went to Sheffield. I bet I got it on the train. Closed compartment, you see. And I usually get it about 2 days before. So now I'm full of cold. I don't really care. I'm immune to any sort of stress today. Anyway, it looks like it's over. Now they're over there again. Well, I don't think they'll be able to do it there, but there is that park down the road, and if they're doing what Sheffield, I mean, if they're sticking to principles, that's what you do. I mean, there's a bloke offering them £1 million if they do a gay rally in Gaza. No, Leeds one have stated that it's friendly in Gaza, so I'd imagine they'd take it up on the offer. They'd let us down if they didn't. I mean, you would. I'm thinking of doing it for $1 million.
I don't think I'd do it for $1 million.
I don't know.
I think you'd ever see it.
I know. But yeah, there's... no, it'll be interesting. I mean... No, it's going to be interesting. You see, it's going to be interesting if we still get these on a Wednesday and if it'll be as busy. When it's coming up to winter, you see, this winter could be cold. Last winter it was mild.
Yeah, if it rains and it's snow.
Yeah. What are they calling that, sir? I don't know they were saying that, so. right, they said there'd be a camp. Can you see in front? That's where the camp was last year. I don't think they'll be allowed it this year. I think the union will stop it. But they did clear, and the post still up that there's one in September. September's still got a few days to go, so they might do, you know what I mean? If they've got the principles and they believe in it, I presume they would. So they're going to look a bit silly if they don't. I love how they try and intimidate me by pointing at me and stuff. I'm too full of cold to care today. I'm going to go, but I don't know. Oh, blast, I just fell. I bet this music's going to go copyright, but you never know. Dance music I might be okay with. I mean, all that lot look new. I don't know. I think maybe one. Well, there's the big lad there. He's a regular. I mean, obviously they've got the masks on, so I don't know if they're regulars or not, but it feels like most of them are brand new. You know, the last lot seem to work. Well, unless they thought today they'd start the campsite.